Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Aldana, and today we're going to be walking through a very beautiful, very special Marseille style deck. It is the Matronua Tarot by Valentina de Luca. It is a Tarocchi slash Marseille style deck that was a Kickstarter campaign. This deck arrived a few weeks ago, and I have been playing with it and loving it ever since. It's a truly, truly beautiful deck, and I'm very happy and I feel lucky to own it. So it comes in a tuck box. The packaging that it came in was beautiful. There was a lot of attention to detail. It was packaged very nicely and securely, but it had like a wax seal on the outer covering. There was a string, like maybe like a hemp rope around it. Very beautifully done. And I know that Valentina's been doing these by hand, so it's been quite a process, and she's extremely thoughtful and communicative, and it was a perfect Kickstarter campaign. The cards also arrived super quickly, so again, a perfect experience on Kickstarter, which, as we know these days, is kind of a rare thing. So the tuck box is nice, I believe it comes with, it's made with recyclable materials. There's a little symbol on the bottom there. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. The cards are large. So this is a standard tarot size. So as you can see, it's quite a bit taller and wider. The corners are square, which is very common in Marseille decks. And as you can see, this is my certificate. This deck is 294 of 1,000. As of this recording, Valentina did say that she has some extras that I guess will be up for sale once she finishes mailing out all the Kickstarter decks. So I for sure am going to get a backup copy because it's so luxe in every way. The artwork is stunning. The cardstock is this thick, very thick, papery. It's like an Il Meneghello deck. There's no lamination whatsoever. It's as matte can be, but again, extremely sturdy and thick. Look how chunky. It's a little difficult to wrangle, I'm not going to lie. There is absolutely no way to riffle this deck. It's just impossible. So it's, for me at least, overhand or nothing. I've also been cutting it into piles and shuffling that way. I was very sad to actually put it back in order for today's video because it took me so long to mix it and get it shuffled just right, but that's a sacrifice I'll make for you guys. These are the backs. They have two faces. I'm not sure who this person is supposed to be, but it's very cool nonetheless. To be honest, I just recently discovered that they were faces, because from further away it just looks like an abstract design. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's go through these. A lot of the titles, well, all of the titles are in Italian. So thankfully I've been doing playing with tarot and Marseille decks for a while, so I'm familiar with them despite them being in Italian, even though I don't speak Italian. But I'll go through them with you and translate as I can. So here we have the Fool. This artwork is all hand done. There's no AI here at all. The colors are, I don't want to say muted, but they're not like primary blues and reds, which again is very common in Marseille decks. I love this color palette. There's a lot more brown, I'd say, and it just looks rich and deep and just so stunning. So that was the Magician. This is the High Priestess, La Papessa. There's so much detail here, even in the crease of her gown. Really lovely. Here's the Empress. I think I read somewhere that a lot of the human figures in this deck were modeled after people that Valentina knows, that sat for her as she made the deck. It was a labor of love. I know it took her a long time to make these. There's the Emperor. I'm thinking that this deck also might be on recycled paper because there's a lot of this modeling, you know, kind of behind the picture, the image, which is super cool. I've also noticed that the more that I use this, the easier it is to kind of shuffle and separate the cards. When they first come, they're a little, it's not sticky. I don't know how to explain it. There's just the papers kind of clumped together a little bit. But now it's very, it's loosened up a lot. So the deck comes with a few extra cards. This is one version of the Lovers, which presents more of the choice association that's with the Lovers card. And then this is more of a romantic Lovers card with the title Love, L'amour. It's just so beautiful. There's a Chariot. Justice at 8. This is the, I guess, the Tarocchi version of the Hermit. Father Time, Il Tempo. And then a more traditional Hermit. Looks like Moses a little bit. He's cool. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. It's such a pleasure to work with the deck. When you do spreads, all of the images just are so stunning. They look beautiful laid out. Strength. Here's the Hanged Man. There's the Death card with no title. Stunning. Temperance. There are 2 Devil cards. I like this one. He's like, yeah. And then this one. I am more drawn to this one, I think. I find him less menacing in a way. Here is the Tower. Beautiful star. There's even the little bird in the tree. Two moon cards. This is the first. I think this one has to do with the fates, the spinning. And this is, again, more of an RWS or traditional moon. Here's the sun. Justice. And the beautiful world. Okay, so here are the minors. As a traditional Marseille, they are pip decks. They are pip cards, rather. So here's the Ace of Wands. The 2. Three. I like how the ends look like tree branches. 4. I'm going to go fairly quickly through these because they're very similar to each other. The suits are what they are. Here's our page. I love all of the faces in these cards. They're very well done. Look at that beautiful horse. It's a knight, obviously. The gorgeous queen. And the King of Wands. Here's our Ace of Cups. Look at that. Two. Matronua tarocchi italiani dipinti a mano. 3 of Cups. 4. 5. 6. 10. Gorgeous page. No little fish, but he's definitely looking into the cup. The knight. Queen. The king. Ace of Swords. Come on. 2. So the swords have sheaths on them, as you can see. They're like this blue-gray color. I'm not sure if it's translating on camera. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen, and King. Look how beautiful this is. That's a Ace of Pentacles. Two. Oh, Dipinto da. I think that means created by Valentina de Luca. I think that's what that means. Three. Four. Five. Come on. I'm sorry. I don't know why my camera's having so much trouble focusing. It's a little annoying. Here we go. If I keep my hand up here. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. And King of Pentacles. All right, so let me see if I can shuffle this a little bit. So you can see I can just barely get my fingers around, but it has that beautiful thump, thump sound of paper decks, like the Il Meneghello decks. It's almost like a hollow sound when it let's see if I can I don't know if that's going to help too much. I think it's still pretty much in order, but let's see. I just want to put a few cards out for you guys to show you how lovely these cards are. All right, let's see what happens. We have the swords. Yeah, no, they're not shuffled enough. Here, let's do this. They're not all gonna fit on my, let's see what else. Let's do a court card. Let's see, well, let's do swords. There's a 10 of swords. All right, now, there we go. So again, you can see they're just really stunning cards. I encourage you to get them. I don't know if she will be reprinting, at least not for a while. So if you can grab one, do. I will put Valentina's Instagram account below in my description. The Kickstarter campaign is pretty much over. So any information you need, you can probably message her on her Instagram page. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Again, this is the Matronua Tarot by Valentina de Luca, and that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.